Hey guys, Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and today's video I'm bringing you guys another bonus vlog. Well, it's been a while since I did my last bonus vlog video, which was uploaded like 3 months ago. The reason I haven't been doing much bonus vlog videos lately is that there hasn't been enough footage from my vlog videos that I haven't used or were edited down that I would well, there hasn't been enough of those kind of footage that I would use for these type of videos for my bonus vlogs. But today I finally have one for you guys. And today it's going to be some unedited footage from vlog number 85, which was uploaded yesterday. Now, if you're watching this video, then I assume you've probably already watched the original video, but if you haven't seen the original video for vlog number 85, I would recommend you check that video out first before continuing on with this video. So I'll leave a link to the original video in the description and in the end cards at the end of the video. So if you've seen the original video, then you know around the beginning of the video, I was showing off my collection of movie tickets, specifically the tickets of movies I saw in theaters this year between January to mid-November of this year. However, I had to edit the clips of the tickets from January to October because I found that I was talking a bit too long in some of the clips, and it would take up most of the video if I had them unedited, so I had to speed up those clips. But the November clip played normally because I didn't have much to say in that one. So in this video, you'll see all those clips unedited and played at their normal speed and not sped up like they were in the original video. So, yep. Anyways, I don't have much to say, so I do hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. And I'll promise I'll try to make more bonus vlog videos in the future, depending if I get enough footage that I find interesting that I don't use in the original videos, of course. So anyways, that's all I got to say. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and thanks for listening. And I'll talk to you all later. And yeah, you all have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. So in January, I saw a total of 5 movies from like The Iron Claw, which was the first film I saw in theaters this year. That was a really good but a really sad movie. And then I saw Old Boy, the original, for the first time, which was an awesome movie. I really enjoyed that one. I don't plan on watching the Spike Lee movie anytime soon. And there's The Teacher's Lounge, which was a German film. These 3, as you can tell, I saw at the Cineplex, and these 2 I saw at a theater called the Metro Cinema, which is my favorite movie theater to go to. I've talked about that theater a couple times in the past. Such a great theater. They play all the it's an independent art house theater that screens foreign films, old movies, and movies that you probably wouldn't see at the Cineplex. So yeah, I love going to that theater. In February of this year, I saw a total of 9 movies in theaters, from Groundhog Day, which I saw for the first time ever, great movie, all the way down to Fight Club, 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 Fight Club. I'm just kidding. And there was other things I saw there, like throughout the month I saw Hundreds of Beavers, which is an awesome movie. It's going to be getting a physical media release next month, from what I hear. And that one right there is Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, David Lynch, one of my all-time favorite movies. And a really good experience seeing that one in theaters. Just wow, really, really great movie. I own it on Criterion Blu-ray and such. And I saw Lady Vengeance, which was the 3rd film in the Vengeance trilogy that Old Boy was a part of. I didn't the same theater I saw Old Boy and Lady Vengeance also did a screening of the first movie, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, but I didn't go see that one for some reason. I know I'll definitely see it one day. But yeah, though, that's February. For March, I saw a total of 11 movies. I know that's a lot. From stop motion all the way to Rebel Without a Cause. And there was other things I saw, like All of Us Strangers, Red Rooms, which is a pretty good French Canadian thriller that I do recommend. and Poor Things, which I actually saw that a second time. I first saw it on New Year's Eve of 2023. It was actually the last movie I saw in theaters of 2023, and also my favorite film from 2023. Such a great film. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, saw quite a bit of movies that month, but it's not over yet. Now, for April, it may look like I saw 9 movies, but I actually saw 10 movies. There's one movie that's missing its ticket because it was a free admission screening of this one movie that I saw, so I didn't get the ticket for it since it was a free admission screening. And that movie was Humanist Vampire Seeking Consenting Suicidal Person, which was a French Canadian horror comedy that I highly recommend. That's a great one. But throughout April, I also saw movies like Perfect Days, Late Night with the Devil, which I really enjoyed, Daisies, which was a Czech Republic film from the 60s. Really weird movie. I really enjoyed that one, though. And I saw Dazed and Confused, classic, and Challengers, which was awesome. In May, I only saw 6 movies in theaters that month, from the original Dawn of the Dead, which I saw for the first time ever. Awesome movie. And the fact that I saw it for the first time in theaters was quite an interesting experience. And that one right there is Evil Does Not Exist, which is from the same director of Drive My Car. I saw The TV Glow, which some people like it, some people don't like it, but I actually really enjoyed that one. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I personally really enjoyed that one. And Wildcat, that had Maya Hawke and was directed by her father, Ethan Hawke. It was alright. Maya Hawke was great in the film, but I don't know, I wasn't a fan of it. But yeah. In June, I saw a total of 9 movies in theaters, from Blood Simple, which I saw for the first time, to A Quiet Place Day 1 in IMAX. And there's also a few other Coen Brothers movies here, like Raising Arizona and Miller's Crossing, because the Metro Cinema between June and July, they were doing what's called a director spotlight, where they do screenings of some of the best or most famous films from that director. And this time they were doing it on the Coen Brothers. And then I got a chance to see Blood Simple, Raising Arizona, and Miller's Crossing for the first time. And I saw No Country for Old Men, which we will get to when we get to the July stuff. I also saw The Silence of the Lambs for the first time. Like, very first time. It was awesome, and seeing it in the theater was definitely quite the atmosphere. It definitely gave me the creeps, I'll tell you that. And then I also saw The Virgin Suicides, which was in 35mm. And I forgot to say, I also saw Lady Vengeance in theaters in 35mm. But I forgot to say. And I saw Superbad, one of my favorite comedies. But yeah. Now I get to the July movies I saw. And these two actually marked the end of the first paperclip. And then I had to put the other ones in the second paperclip, and I accidentally put a hole there when I was trying to take it out of the paperclip. So, oops. But I saw movies from Kinds of Kindness to Deadpool and Wolverine. Kinds of Kindness I actually saw in theaters on my birthday, the day of my 23rd birthday. Yeah, I really liked Kinds of Kindness. I don't really get why a lot of people hated it. Like, I mean, I get it's not for everybody, but I find some people just over-hate the movie. I mean, I can understand it's not for everybody, but some of the people kind of got to get over themselves. Like, it's just, I don't know, I think a lot of people just over-hate the movie. But yeah, I liked it. And there was Maxine, Carrie, which I know I talked about this in another vlog video and in my review of the movie. I saw in theaters for the first time. It was a great movie, but unfortunately seeing it in theaters was terrible because the people I saw it with wouldn't shut up throughout the movie. Like, oh my god, it was dreadful. But it was a really good movie, though. I just wish I had a better experience seeing it in theaters. But maybe one day, if I see it again in theaters, maybe it'll be a better experience. But oh well. And then I saw, that's the wrong order. I saw Longlegs, which I know some people didn't like, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And there was the original Crow, awesome. And then I saw Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz back to back. Both of those are really good movies. I think I like Hot Fuzz better than Shaun of the Dead, but Shaun of the Dead is still a great movie. Then I saw No Country for Old Men, Trash Humpers, which was a weird one, and Deadpool and Wolverine. I saw that one with my friend and his family. I mean, it was fun seeing it in theaters, but I don't know. I think the movie's a little bit overrated in my opinion. But hey, that's like my opinion, man. And before we move on to the August stuff, I'm going to put the Volume 1 paper clips back. I put them away, so just give me 1 minute. So for August, I saw 8 movies from Trap all the way down to Kung Fu Hustle, which Kung Fu Hustle, that movie was hilarious. I highly recommend that one. I saw Borderlands and The Crow, the remake. Bah, those movies were awful. I think Borderlands was worse, though. Bah, terrible movies. And then there was 3 Women by Robert Altman. That one was actually screened as a tribute to the late Shelley Duvall, who, as we all know, as most of you probably know, Shelley Duvall passed away back in July, and she was in this movie. But yeah, it was a great movie. I highly recommend that one. Rest in peace, Shelley Duvall. And I saw The Fifth Element there for the first time. Really good sci-fi movie. And yeah, so that's August. And I saw a total of 12 movies in September, quite a bit, from Seven Samurai to Megalopolis. Seven Samurai is amazing. And Megalopolis was the movie I was most anticipated for this year. And oh my god, it was such a disappointment. Like, I really, really wanted to like it, but it was such a disappointment. Like, god, it was terrible. And I saw like Beetlejuice, not as good as the first one, but it was alright. Diener 89. Interestingly, when I saw that one, I was the only one in the whole theater. Yeah, it was interesting. Then we saw 28 Days Later, The Substance, which is tied with Anora as my favorite film of the year, which, for those wondering what this one is, give me 1 moment. This was Anora, which I saw at the 2024 Edmonton International Film Festival. That movie and The Substance, as of this video, are tied as my favorite film of the year. Yeah, both really great movies. I actually saw Nora again in theaters a few weeks ago. And then I saw Strange Darling and True Romance back to back. True Romance is one of my all-time favorite movies. And then there was The Straight Story, David Lynch. And yeah, saw a lot of movies in September. And in October, I saw a total of 9 movies, from Joker, Folie à Deux to Blade. These ones right here are actually part of a film festival that I went to called the Northwest Fear Fest. I'll show those in a moment, but I gotta cover those up because there's some stuff on there I don't want to show. And I saw Joker, Folie à Deux, which I liked the first Joker movie, but I did not like the second movie. I don't know. I thought the second one was a piece of shit. If you like it, that's totally cool, but I just did not like the second movie. Terrifier 3 there. The Last Video Store, which is a great indie Canadian film that I highly recommend. And I actually saw this one before at the Northwest Fear Festival last year, and then I saw it again. And yeah, it's a really good film. It's getting an Arrow video release coming out next month, and I pre-ordered it. I can't wait to get it. And I'll show you these tickets right there, but I just got to cover it up really quickly. Alright, so this one right here is part of the Northwest Fear Festival. This one is for The Severed Son, which, it wasn't a great movie, but it was alright. I mean, it wasn't all that great either, but it was a very forgettable movie. But it's not bad that I saw it at a film festival. And this next one, hold on, was for Heavy Trip and Heavier Trip. I actually have the second ticket for that, but it has the same picture and stuff on it. But for some reason, it just says Heavy Trip on it. But I saw both movies. Heavy Trip's a really funny comedy film from Finland, I believe is where it was filmed. I kind of forgot where it was filmed, but yeah, it's a really good comedy. I highly recommend it. Heavier Trip is a pretty good sequel, but I like the first one better. But if you like heavy metal and you like comedies, you'll enjoy that one. Both really funny movies. But yeah, so that's all I saw in October. And finally, we get to November so far. Well, at the time of me recording this video, I saw movies from Sunset Boulevard to Heretic, and I saw Anora again because I love that movie. That's a really great film. And that was also, I forgot to say, that was the film that won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival this year. Yeah, really good movie. And then I saw Magnolia for the 25th anniversary screening. Fantastic film, and seeing it in theaters was quite an experience. And I think that's tied with Boogie Nights is my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson film. But yeah, really good movie. And yeah,